Hello, good morning, students. A very good morning to all of you, and welcome to today's workshop on how to write a research paper. This is an important part in a student's career. Normally, the student does a project. The project has got a project report, but you are not able to carry the project report everywhere. So instead, you can carry your paper so that you can carry your paper and show this paper to the to any person and you can show your work. Basically, you can show your work. So writing a research paper is a one of the very good activity of the students who are in the final year. So to make you aware how to write paper, what are the various contents, I am just taking this presentation. Are you able to see my screen properly?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I visible to you? That is my second question.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine. Because my camera is on, I must be visible to you as well. So students are still joining now. In short, see, my presentation will start exactly 1 to 2 minutes from now, and then I will the duration for the duration of the this presentation is only half an hour, not more than half an hour. So it will start at 9:40 8:40 a.m. and end at 9:10 a.m. Students are still joining, so I have to just wait for 1 to 2 minutes. So you know that you are, I know that you are in the final years. When you are from final years, project is a very important part of your career. So whatever interview you go, wherever you go, you will be asked questions on the project. What project have you done? What project have you done? So have you made certain new things? Have you added a new to the literature? So these are the questions normally asked. So one has to be very prepared, well prepared before such interviews. Okay. So here we go. So how to write a research paper for, this is for not only students, for everyone who want to just write the paper, everyone who want to write the paper. So why we want to publish the paper? This is the very first thing. Why we want to publish the paper? Why publishing is necessary? Why publishing is necessary? Why we want to publish? Why we want to publish articles? See, generally, whatever projects we are doing, we are trying to uh, transfer information of whatever work we have been doing to the society. Generally, I have already told you that whenever we go for project, I have a number of times you have told you that what are your, I have asked number of times, what are your sustainable development goals? These sustainable goals, generally 17 in numbers, have been formed by UN, United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So, what are your SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals? That should be in your mind. And the second thing, what is the problem? What is the problem? What is the pain? What is the pain a common man has got? What a pain a people has got, and for that you are going for making a solution. So engineers, what the engineers basically do is that they try to find appropriate solution for the problems of the society. So that is a work of engineer to find appropriate solution, appropriate and I say sustainable solutions for the people of the society. They want to reduce the pains of the society. They want to put them in comfort. You take an example of an automobile. How was the automobile at the very first when it came, and now what is the look, what is the comfort level in the automobile? So you can find that these things have been increased. That is, the comfort level of people have been increased, the pains have been reduced. So basically, engineers are meant to reduce the pains of the people, has to give solution to the problems of the people. So your project has to be based on certain problem. I believe that most of our projects are related to certain problems of the society, if I'm true. Okay, so why publishing articles is important? So we want to communicate, we want to transfer information of whatever work we are doing, whatever work we are doing, whatever problems we are solving of the society, so that the society is benefited. So what may it be? It may be your advancement in the field. It may be, see, government of India, government everywhere, so they give funding to such research projects which are helpful for the society, for the community. Then if you want to that is get your career to be moved up, so then also you need uh, you need to uh, go for the publishing paper. Nowadays publishing paper, they have asked, they have means the government of India have asked that you should publish the papers, you should publish the papers in Scopus index. So there are Scopus index journals. We need to present the paper in that, or publish the paper in Scopus index. And government of India, this is all over world actually. If you go by the world, what the world needs your papers in the Scopus index. Then India needs your paper in UGC care, UGC approved, not UGC care. If you go to Savitribai Phule University net, that is website, you will find, because you'll find the UGC care journals list there. So just find out which UGC care journal fits for you, and then go for publishing the article there. Then you can also publish the articles in various conferences worldwide. So there are conferences worldwide. In the conferences also you can just go for publishing your articles, and these are also countable. Instead of the UGC approach, see, there are n number of journals paper, but just have your mind, I need to publish a paper in Scopus index, I need to go for UGC care, or I should go for some conference, international conference, recognized conference. Then your aims is to improve the scientific impact of the institute or the individual. Then if you are publishing the paper, you are recognized, that you can communicate well, you can write well. See, all these things are very important when you are going to write a paper. So this is very clear now why we are going to publish a paper. Next, so what does a paper has? So paper has got an appropriate title. Paper has got appropriate title. It has got abstract. It has got introduction. It has got certain theory analysis on which the various predictions are made. It has got experimental procedures. That is performance evaluation of whatever project you have done. It has got, I'm telling you, it has got the finally you have got results and discussion. Whatever the experiments have been carried, whatever the performance evaluation has been carried, have been written, has been discussed appropriately, broadly in results and discussion, and then you are going for conclusions. What you mean, whatever the results you have got, whatever you have discussed, from that in short, what are your conclusions that have been written? Then acknowledgements, references, and various appendix can be added. So again, I'm just going into detail what we mean by title. Your title should be very clear. Again, I am telling. Your title should be very clear. Again, I am telling, very clear. Whenever you are making any title, you should be very clear about what it is going to describe. So this is also one of the process. Describing the title of the paper. Describe the title of the paper is also very important. Then you have to name the authors. Then you have to give the abstract. Abstract means describing what has been done, what you have done. Abstract means what you have done, whatever work you have done, what project you have done. Then comes the keywords. So your article has got, say if I say you have developed certain machine, so you have to give one keyword machine. If you have got that is you have done a work on certain dryer, you should say dryer. If you are just work on solar water heater, you write solar water. If you have done a work on modification of a cart, e-cart, you can give that keyword e-cart. So keywords are very important because when people are searching various articles, they just add this keyword. Just as you, when you just use Google search, what you do is that you write a keyword and then number of articles appear there. So keyword is very important. Then next is the introduction. In the introduction, generally you need to explain the problem you people have faced, or what is the problem of the society. Then you should also give the how you are going to collect the data in the introduction. So this is a part. Next is the results. Result describe generally what was discovered, and discussion discusses the implication of the findings. And the acknowledgements means those who have helped you in the research, they have to be acknowledged. And references, see, any work whatever you are done has got a certain base. So these base paper, because you are not a pioneer, there are a number of people who have worked before you, so these references has to be given properly, and these references are to be included in your literature survey. Then appendices, so then any other data other than paper you have got, that you can include in the appendices. So yes, first of all, when you are writing a report, what should you approach? The very first thing is that you should decide the title. You should decide the title. Again, I am telling that title has to be decided so that people will know what you have done. Then the next step is create a mind map. Create a mind map. Create a mind map. Create a mind map. So how the mind map is to be created? You just, so paper, I want to write a paper. So what does it has? You should know it has got abstract. I will write a abstract. It has got introduction. This I'll write introduction. It has got the theory. I will write theory. It has got modeling. I will write modeling. It has got experiment. I will write experiment. It has got result discussion. It has got conclusion. So when I'm just preparing, see this preparing from here, again there happens to be various branches, there happens to be various branches, there happens to be various branches, you can see. So this is what is called as the having preparing the mind map. This is the preparing, this called as preparing mind map. So when you are writing a report, first what you have to do is that deciding on the title. Your title should be very appropriate. Then prepare yourself a mind map. So preparing the mind map calls for this activity. So you to have, so you need to write whatever. See, I say paper. If I write paper, so I will encircle here. When I encircle here, and then what are the various different thing associated with this paper, I am going to write over here. I am going to write, and that is called as preparing a mind map. Then after you create a mind map, that is a brief outline, you can again add some branches over here. Again a branches over. So results, what you want in graphs? I want graphs. I will say graphs. I want diagrams. I will write diagrams. Then I will say write discussions. Then I will just charts. I will write charts. So this more detailed you can just make it. Okay. Then uh, create an executive summary. You should know also what you are doing. So in a short, you should also prepare this. Then you need to create main body of the text. So main body of the text is what you have done. Again, I'm telling what you have done. Actually, what you have done. Then you have to insert tables. Remember, you have to insert tables, figures, references, acknowledgements. So these are coming to a later part. So you need to create material first. This material, I'm just telling, main body of the text means whatever you are writing, you have to be put. It has to be put in writing. Then you can just, if it is an introduction, you can just take it into introduction. If it in the resultant discussion, you can take it in result discussion. But the main body of text in a digital format has to be created first. So generally, various paper, the different papers, if you go for various papers, the various papers give the various formats. Formats are given. If you go to any journal, so there are number of journals. I have already told you that you need to go for Scopus Index journal, or you have to go for UGC Care journal. You have to go for the Scopus Index or UGC Care journal. So the journal itself gives you various guidelines. How should be the paper? So very first thing, again I am repeating the same thing. The title of the paper. Your title of the paper should be such that it should attract people towards you. Then writing the abstract. Writing the abstract. So when you are writing the abstract, how you are going to write the abstract? See, these whatever points I have just suggested over here, that should be in mind. What is the problem? What is the pain? Then you should say why it is interesting. Then why it is interesting. Then say what solution you are giving, and then what follows from your solution. What follows from the solution? So state the problem. So you want to clear, uh, that is clean the floor. Clean the floor. So one of the mopping machine has been developed in the department. So they want to clean the floor. So what is the problem? The floor in Chandrapur, generally in Chandrapur, is dusty. So dust has to be cleared. Dust has to be cleared. So we need to clean the floor. So that is a problem. So why it is interesting problem? Because traditionally what is being done, you should write. Traditionally, you keep a bai, a maushi, a kaku in your house, and then with the manually, what she does, she mops your house. So this see, now you are getting the bai, a maushi, and all that. In future, what I believe that you are not going to get this bai maushi. No, you're not going to get by motion. Hmm? So it happened in the developed countries like that. Earlier, they would get such people for the manual work, but they didn't get after some decades. So this is an interesting problem now. This is an interesting problem. So can you develop your machine? Can you develop your machine so that it needs less pains? So you can see the pains of the that is the bai and maushi who is doing the mopping work. You can see she has got pains in the shoulders, the pains in the back pain, pain in the waist. So you want to remove this. So here next step is what are your solutions. So how you are coming? So solutions means you have got a design. This is a solution, and what you should tell, what does this design achieve. So you can say that design, if you are giving some 100 square meter, 100 square foot, as a square foot of area, so what is the time needed for your mopping machine to clear that area? So this is a solution you are giving from your machine. You are removing the pain. So therefore it's interesting. So there are hundreds of houses. If it is a machine which is costing very less, so every house owner is going to purchase that. So take that machine. So just clean your floor. So very easy. No need of buying a machine on a manual work. So we next I come to the keywords. So your paper should mention the keywords. I'm just telling, your paper should mention the keywords. Keywords. Example, a solar dryer, drying, moisture. So these are the keywords. These are the keywords. The machine, the mopping machine. These are the keywords. Keywords. Gear. If your machine has got that is using the gears. If your machine is has got pulley, gear and pulley, you can write gear and pulley. You can write machine. So these are the keywords. Keywords have to be included. And then the next chapter is the very big chapter, is the introduction chapter. Again, what this chapter includes? This chapter includes description of your problem. So what is your problem? Again, I am telling that, so whatever work we do, start with problem. Start with problem. What is your problem? Then what are your contributions? How you are going to contribute? So why it is worth solving? You have to answer the question, why it is worth solving? What did others do? Why did they not succeed? Why do I believe I did better? So if you answer these questions, so how you have solved the problem of the society, how you have reduced the pains of the society, what number of people have researched but they have not done this thing. So one of our project is the spices powdering machine. So they say that they say, when I ask why you are going for this project, they say that, see, the machine which is available in market is very costly, and the machine they are being developing is uh, economical. So 5 to 10,000 instead of 40 to 50,000, 5 to 10,000. So that is, so you can beat. Are you beating the market? You guys say you can beat the market at the half price. Half price. Again, I am telling 50% at the 50% level you can beat the market. If the machine is available at 50,000, if you are making the machine as 25,000 and it is giving exactly same result or good result than the 50,000 machine, the 20,000 rupees machine will survive and a 50,000 machine will be at stake. So these are the instructions step by step. Already told your outline. Your outline should be written before you start your paper. Outline, see, outline, I have already told you the outline. What does an outline consist of? This outline: title, abstract, introduction, theory analysis, experimental procedures, result discussion, conclusions. These are the other things, and closing after. But however, these are also very important. But you should concentrate on title, abstract, introduction, theory analysis, experimental procedures, and result discussions. When I say outline, so you need to concentrate on your outline. You need to concentrate on your outline. So your outline should be written before you start your paper. How you are going to approach, how you are going to approach. You should know how you are going to approach. So your outline, how should be your outline? Again, just I am telling how should be your outline. How should be your outline? So your outline: title, abstract, introduction, theory analysis, experimental procedures, result and discussion, conclusions, acknowledgements, references, appendix. This is your outline, and this outline has to be very clear in your mind. This very clear before you write the paper. So why your outline should be very clear? Because you are organizing your thoughts clearly. Then your introduction, I have already told you, when you are going to introduce, what you are going to do. When I say you are introducing the thing, what you are going to do. When we are introducing the things, what we are going to do. So what you are going to do, you are describing the problem, you are stating your contribution, you are telling why it is worth, you are telling what others did, you are telling why they didn't succeed and how I did better. How did I do did better? This is your introduction. See, then what is necessary again? See, whenever you are going for any kind of paper, they say that you should actually use minimum of 3 sources, at least one book, at least one book. Because see, when we are going for designing of any machine, Didn't you use any one of the machine design book? Anybody can tell me? Didn't you use any kind of the machine? Didn't you use any kind of the machine design book? Did you use any machine design book? Hello? Didn't you
Yes, sir.
use? Yes, you have used. So one book is necessary. Then didn't you use any website? Google? Didn't you use
Yes,
one
sir.
website? Yes, you have used.
Yes.
Then whether you have used encyclopedia, encyclopedia give details of every word actually. So whatever, see, what I'm telling is that whatever work you are doing, you just go for encyclopedia also, that is available on Google. So one book and one website and one encyclopedia is necessary for going for the paper, before to write the paper, good paper. So yes, what you have to include in your paper, what you have to include in your paper is that what is the contribution, what is the problem, and how the problem was solved, how the pains was reduced, what is the new thing, what is a new machine, and how good are your results. Then how your survey or how your machine is different from other machine. What is the present technology? This is again important. What is the present technology? What is the present technology? And what you are doing and how that can be improved, who are the pioneers, highlight the importance of the work, because this happens to be a literature survey. ये लिटरेचर सर्वे का पार्ट रहेगा, यानी प्रेजेंट टेक्नोलॉजी क्या है, और पायनियर्स रिसर्चर्स कौन है वो फील्ड के, कोई भी मशीन है, मॉपिंग मशीन है, सोलर ड्रायर है, सोलर वाटर हीटर है, कोई भी मशीन मैं आपको जस्ट बता रहा हूँ, इसके पायनियर्स कौन है आपको पता रहना चाहिए। सी यू आर नॉट अलोन इन दिस वर्ल्ड, ये वर्ल्ड तो बहुत सालों से पैदा हुआ है, हाँ बहुत सालों से पैदा हुआ है, और बहुत सालों से लोग बहुत काम कर रहे हैं। सो यू नीड टू कलेक्ट व्हाट द वर्क आर बीइंग डन बाय द पीपल इन द इफ यू टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ एरोप्लेन, राइट ब्रदर्स ने चालू किया एरोप्लेन का काम, पर उसके बाद कितने लोगों ने और काम किया होगा उसके ऊपर। कंप्यूटर करो, कंप्यूटर का उदाहरण मैं आपको देता हूँ, कंप्यूटर भी एक जन ने कंप्यूटर, जैसे दैट वाज द स्टार्ट, abacus was the first computer they say, abacus, abacus was the first computer they say. And then we have evolved computer like anything, we have evolved computer like anything. So how that was possible, I'm telling how this was possible, how this was possible, because people continuously work for improvement, people continuously, that is called as kaizen, that is called as, in English it is called as kaizen, Japanese word kaizen. Kaizen means continuous improvement. So people are going for continuous improvement. So if we go for the patent, see generally I have already told you that this year we should go for certain patents as well. So what is needed for the present patent? So what is needed for the patents? What are the present technologies? And what are their limitations? What are their limitations? Then regarding your invention, whatever invention you have got, what is the problems it has solved, what is the what is your invention, what problems it is solved, and how it is able to overcome the various limitation problems of the existing technologies. If you can answer to this question, I say you are ready for patents. You are ready for patents. You are ready for patent. If you have got certain new thing in your project. Generally, mechanical engineering project again tell you that they can be patentable, because there are number of variables. You can say that, see, the machine, earlier machine is 10 that is 10 centimeter by 20 centimeter. This is the machine size is there. Now I have developed a 5 centimeter into 5 centimeter machine. So see, so size has changed. So your machine has changed. You can get patent. See, earlier work by was done in the area 10 into 20 centimeter. You are doing the work in 5 into 5 centimeter. It is a new work. No one can challenge you. No one can challenge you. So dimensions, the various dimensions, maybe of the shaft, everything is new in your fabrication. Then see again, see from the patent point of view, you have to just conduct a novelty search for invention, that is databases. what was the earlier work being done in your invention. Then again, do you feel that an average skill person can that is do whatever you have done? If it's no, so why he cannot do? When he cannot do, that means it is invention. That I'm again telling. Then next point is regarding the theory and analysis. So whatever theory is in your project, whatever theory analysis generally calls, I called for design. Whatever design you have done in your project, you have to write step by step. See, I can just tell you, provide design equation, provide calculations, provide value for all key parameters and methodology. Then is your experimental work, what you have done experimentally. Then you show the test setups. So this is the theory analysis. Theory analysis means you need to include the design. I say you should include the design, from where the design equations have been taken. From where the design equations have been taken, you should write. So when you write the design equation, you write any equation. Q is equal to minus k dt by dx. You should able to write this equation has been taken from the Sukhatme, book by Sukhatme. Whatever you write, whatever equations of the machine design you write, what are the values of the steel, ultimate strength of the steel, bending stress of the steel, whatever these values when you are taking, you should write from where you have taken. So that is what is the design. So I believe that most of the project batches has gone in the design theory, machine design, and used certain data from the design data books. So the patent from a point of view, what you are required to do then. So you have to explain your invention, working example. You have to describe the every part of your design, a part of your project. You have to attach drawing. You have to attach a drawing, charts, any other material of the your invention. Okay. So describing, just as we are describing, we describe any machine. If I tell you lathe machine, you tell me, sir, there is a headstock, there is a tail stock. So like that, you have to describe your whatever machine you have done. So you may say that, sir, I have got a structure, sir, I have got a gear, I have got a pulley, I have got a belt, I have got an electric motor. These things are very important. These things are very important. Okay, these things are very important. So then your major findings, whatever findings you have got, you should just use tables, graphs. You should plot them. So then your result should be compared with your theory. What your results say and what the theory say. Then you consider limitations of theory and engineering tolerances. And then you should know what your machine can claim, what you can claim, and you are finally you have to write what are your claims. Yes, my efficiency of my machine is you can say 70%. Earlier efficiency of the machine is only 60%. The efficiency, most of the efficiency, the speed of the machine, the time by which your work can be completed. Earlier the work would be completed only by 1 hour, but your machine can complete in 15 minutes. Very good machine. Your claim is like that. Within 15 minutes, the work can be over by this machine. Okay. So your claims has to be find out. So this I'm just telling from patent point of view. Okay. So you need to go for the quantitative analysis. That is a numerical result. Then tables, graphs, and your optimization. If you are optimize certain thing, then you can compare. You can compare your results as well. That is just I can say I have taken results at 10 a.m. I can take result at 12 noon. I have taken result 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. So if it is belonging to that solar aspect, so this time is very important. Time is very important. Others can go for, I have gone for 100 rpm. I have gone for 200 rpm. I have gone for 300 rpm. So that can be, you can go for the torque. My torque was 2 newton meter. Others can go for the weight 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg. So these things. So you can just, when you are going for this variation, you can compare and you can come to the conclusion which was the better. Which was the better. So you have to compare your results. You have to compare the result. What I'm telling. Then you should have the figures, they may must have caption, your tables have captions, that you write what is the figure, what you mean when whatever you are drawing this, if I'm drawing this one, I would write here what I have written over here. Okay, so don't start. So there are certain things which we should know, that is put the figure table besides its title. Figure has to be right, so I can write here 6.1. I write here solar dryer 6.1 solar dryer, like that. Then yes, next whatever you are writing. So then finally I come to the conclusions. So what you have to write, what you have, say when you are writing the conclusion, what you have achieved. Then where you are, you coming to some definite conclusions? Are you comparing certain things? Earlier it was like this, now we are then can you point out for other future work? Then can you reinforce your ideas? Then can you recommend certain future work or implementation of certain design? So that includes the that completes the conclusion, what you have achieved, है ना, आपने क्या अचीव किया, जो लोगों ने किया नहीं, हमने ये किए. So that is what is the conclusion part. That is what is the conclusion part. So then references are to be given. So see the references, how you are going to give references. So this number one, then this number one, then your name, then the title name, the journal name, the volume name, number, pp, that is paper, that is that is paper numbers, paper that is your whatever see whenever you are publishing the paper, so that has got it is in a book format, so there will be page number. So these are the page numbers on which the papers are found, paper is found, and the it should also include the year. So this should be your referenced site. Don't write like that www.google.com, that is not reference. www.google.com लिखते हैं. दूसरा कहा कौन सी किताब है, खुरमी गुप्ता. That is, this is not thing. You have to write, see, you have to write full name of Khurmi, full name of Gupta, his then paper or his book name, then volume name, then his pages, where whatever you, and the year of publisher and publisher name. So here, so it is a book, CDIN, so the Book of Earth Static Research, Husky Press, Storage, City, 2005. This I am giving you as a reference. यानी मैं आपको क्या बता रहा हूँ, रेफरेंसेस कैसा लिखना चाहिए, रेफरेंस की स्टाइल कैसी रहनी चाहिए. एंड दिस अगेन दिस रेफरेंसेस आर टू बी इंक्लूड इन द लिटरेचर सर्वे. लिटरेचर आपको मैंने प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट की गाइडलाइंस दिए हैं हमने, उसमें दिखा है, देखो एक चैप्टर है लिटरेचर सर्वे, तो इसमें ये आना चाहिए, उसमें क्या आना चाहिए, ये वाला आना चाहिए. So again the plagiarism, you should not go for that is capture a paragraph from Google or any other papers and write. So that is that comes under plagiarism. Nowadays there is plagiarism check everywhere. So if you want to publish anything, they just go for plagiarism, and if it is more than 30%, your paper would be rejected. Just remember, you have to write by your own. You have to write by your own. So let us see another document now. I got another document, that is a paper itself. Just see one of the papers, how that been drafted up. Are you able to see this paper? Anybody can tell me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
See.
So you can see the paper. See, he has got a title. So title should be very right. Perform the selected organic waste available for technologies for biogas, Kismu City, Kenya. This is a title. So you can see the authors over here. You can see the abstract over here. You can see keywords over here. See, I am just telling you. There should be a name. That is the title. There should be the author's name followed by the abstract. Okay. Then comes the instruction. Then comes the introduction. You can see your introduction over here. देखो introduction दिख रहा. Next part. So after the introduction, methodology. Already told you have to just place out the methodology of what is being done, prior art, like that. Yes. Next is, see, various diagrams, the various formulas. So theory and analysis I just told you. Then various figures over here. You can see the figures over here, these figures over here, then various these tables over here. You can find these tables over here, then results. So see again results, various tables over here in the results, various tables over here, various tables. You can see right table, and it is being written. What is that? So table. It is written over like that. So tables over here. See right figure. Then the figure you can write. How you can write the figure? देखो figure जैसे है देखो figure. So figure it is written like this. You can see a figure over here. So you can see various journals give you settings where you have to put up your figure. Figure 8. What is the figure? Your conclusions. See the conclusions. See the acknowledgements being given, and see the references. Again, see the references. How the references are being used. Very important part. Very important part. So alphabetically you have to go. Again, I am telling you have to go alphabetically. हमको alphabetically जाने का है. हमको कैसे जाने का है? You have to go alphabetically. So again, see you have to see journal paper what they are doing. So you can go for alphabetical, or you can go how you use the reference over in your journal paper, your paper. Okay. So these are the papers. Again, the same kind of paper I have got over here. I can show you the same things again. Again, same things you can see over here. So again, this is the title. Then you have got uh, the authors over here. Then you have got abstract over here. Then keywords over here. Then you have got the introduction part. The same things, huh? Literature review. I'm telling you, there is a literature review. Every paper there is a literature review. You have to go for literature review after the introduction. Literature review is very important. Literature review is very important. I'm again telling you. Then what is your research methodology? Research methodology. What is your procedure? Data analysis and findings. So these are the data. And finally, you can find out again here is your conclusions. It again ends with conclusions, and then you can find out again the references. You can find again how the references are done. See again in this kind of journal you can find the it is being alphabetically. Adam comes first, then best comes second. That is then the C, then you can have the next one like that. So the authors have to be introduced here in the references as they appear alphabetically. So this is what my presentation, and I believe that you must have understood what I have told to you.